guys, and welcome to my December DVD update, and it's going to be the first of my 2 December DVD updates because every year at December on Christmas Day I normally do a update video saying what DVDs or Blu-rays I've gotten for that Christmas, but normally about a week or so before Christmas, depending on if I plan on getting anything out, I will do a video where I basically just talk about everything I've gotten since the last update. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. I don't plan on getting any other DVDs until after Christmas. There's a few I want to get, but I'm just going to hold it off and wait. So yeah, I've got quite a few box sets here. There's 2 movies, 2 just ordinary movies on their own, one on DVD, one Blu-ray. A Blu-ray box set of a bunch of films, 6 films to be precise. And then 3 TV show box sets. Yeah, they're all one series things. 2 of them are just the first series of a show, and 1 was just a show that ran for 1 series. So I'm going to start off with the movies first. I'm going to start off with the DVD I've got. I'll talk briefly about this one because I haven't seen it. It's Silent Hill. I have heard very good things about this film. A lot of people said it's one of the best films based on a video game. I'm not a huge fan of the games. I've played the second one, not finished it. I couldn't get that far into it just because I didn't like the controls at all. The controls were just really hard to use, and yeah, the controls haven't aged very well, and yeah, I didn't find the game too creepy. I didn't get that far into it, so that's probably why. But yeah, the controls for me were just too hard to play. But yeah, I love the idea of it, and I'm looking forward to watching it. I just haven't gotten around to it because it's like a 2-hour movie, so I haven't really got much time to watch it. Yeah, most days I only have enough time to watch like an hour and a half after I've done any extra college work or YouTube videos or anything. So yeah, I will watch in the future, but I can't right now. Next up is a Blu-ray that I got a while ago. I got back at the end of October. You may remember there was a bit in the October horror season where it just went dry for a few days. There was no films out, or no reviews out, I mean, and that was because I went to Comic-Con on the Sunday, to the London Comic-Con, and yeah, I think I was just tired the day after that, so I didn't really do a video then. So yeah, I think there was a couple of days, and the Saturday I didn't have enough time to work on the video in time. So but yeah, I went to London Comic Con, and there was a guy, he's a YouTuber, and he made a film basically, and he was selling his film there, and he signed it. So yeah, I got it, got the signature and a picture from him. It is Ashens and the Quest for the Game Child. For those who don't know who Ashens is, he's a very, very funny YouTuber who reviews a mixture of like really bad items you get from Poundland and really cheap places like that, as well as like really horrible food, like old food from like 20 years ago. He eats a lot of food from like the 80s and 90s, and he even ate a 100-year-old egg in one video. But and people send him stuff and he reviews it, and he does a lot of funny videos like that. And he made a movie because he does a few video game stuff, and he did a film all about that, I guess. But I have seen it, and it's a funny film. It's nothing amazing. It's not the best film I've ever seen. Far, far from it. But I mean, it's enjoyable for what it is. And yeah, it's a DVD and Blu-ray and DVD combo, and there's a signature there. I don't know how well you can see that, but it says hello, which is his catchphrase, and then SA, which is Stuart Ash and his name. So yeah, there's a few famous people in it. Robert Llewellyn, I think that's how you pronounce his name, I don't think it is at all, who was in Red Dwarf. He played Crichton, I believe, and Warwick Davies, who of course is in Leprechaun, Harry Potter, Star Wars Return of the Jedi. So yeah, it's a fun film. It's a PG, weirdly, which is odd because his videos have a lot of swearing in it, and even some of the behind the scenes things say fuck in it, so I think they might not have classified the special features. But yeah, but it's a funny film for what it is. It's not amazing, but I enjoyed it, and it's cool to have a signature and to meet him. So yeah. And finally, the last movie thing is a Blu-ray set I got on Amazon's Black Friday sale. They had a week full of sales, and they had the lightning deals, and I got this set. I was waiting for it because it went down one day and then I missed it, and then it came up again a couple of days later, so I was waiting for the deal to start. Got it quickly, and about 2 minutes later the deal had been completely claimed, so I don't know whether there was only like a couple to claim or just one, but I got it and it arrived at the beginning of this week. I've already watched one of the movies. I'm talking about, it's a Blu-ray set, 6 movies. It's the X-Men and the Wolverine Adamantium collection, which comes with the original Wolverine, no, what am I talking about? Original Wolverine, all 3 of the original X-Men movies, Origins Wolverine, First Class, and of course the Wolverine. And it comes, it's normally, let's just get one of the boxes out. Quite thin cases, it's just the first one, quite thin case, except for the Wolverine, the not the most recent one, but last year was the most recent one, which is Blu-ray 3D and Blu-ray and digital HD, but that's like the size of a normal Blu-ray. I mean, can I compare the two? Yeah, they're the exact same size, pretty much. No, they are the exact same size, so yeah. But yeah, I'm a fan of these movies. It doesn't come with Days of Future Past, which I believe I'm getting for Christmas anyway. I say I believe, I know I'm getting it for Christmas anyway, but yeah, so I'll be talking about that later on. But yeah, I like the X-Men films. They're not great, but I enjoy them for what they are. I've reviewed all of them up until the Wolverine. I didn't review the Wolverine, but I mean, I've reviewed X-Men to First Class, so you can find that on my channel. I did plan on doing the Wolverine, and I never did. I planned on doing it when the DVD came out, then I didn't watch it till earlier this year, so yeah, maybe I'll go back and do a review of Wolverine and Days of Future Past now they're out, so stay tuned. Maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't, probably won't, I'll probably forget, but yeah. Okay, so now we get on to TV, and this is 3 DVD box sets. One of them actually only arrived today, came all the way from America. Another one's a Region 1 set. The Silent Hill thing was Region 1 as well. Normally, I buy my DVDs used, so if they're cheaper to get Region 1 or to import them to the UK, I'll just do that. But, yeah, the two, oh yeah, next 2 are, this first one's Region 2, but the next 2 are Region 1, because they've never been released in the UK. But this one has its, the complete first season of True Blood. Never seen it, haven't seen it yet. Plan on watching it eventually. I've heard the first couple series were really good, but after that it just got really bad. So yeah, sounds like an interesting show. I'll probably enjoy it. Probably won't like the later series, but whatever. I wanted to get at least the first series so I can watch them. Maybe if I'll enjoy, I'll get the others. Maybe I'll just buy a complete set, because I believe it's cheaper anyway. I just wanted to get the first series so I could have a taste of what the show was about, and it was cheap. But the next 2 shows I have seen before. One of them, this one that's in my hand right now, I watched on Netflix. And although I've only seen it once, I can easily say without a doubt in my mind it's one of the best shows I've ever watched. It is Freaks and Geeks. Now, this set was actually kind of cheap. Normally it's like about £30–40, but I got it for £18. No, less than that, it was like £15. No, it was £18. £18 exactly, I remember now, because it was, when you added postage and everything, it was £18 exactly. So, yeah, this has all 18 episodes, only 18 episodes, and I was looking at a different number, 29 commentary tracks. So, yeah, there was 18 episodes of the show before it was cancelled, which is a shame because it's a fantastic show. It's a lot of fun. Camera cut out. It's where, what's their names? Seth Rogen, James Franco, and the other one, whose name's just completely gone out of my mind. The person from How I Met Your Mother, Jason Segel, that's it. And Linda Cardellini, I think, I can't remember her name, but she was in ER, one of those medical shows. I don't know, I never watched it, but Yeah, and there's a few famous faces in the show, like Sam Levine is one of them, and John Francis Daly, and it was, I believe it was executive produced by Judd Apatow. He may have written a few episodes, but yeah, I think he directed a couple actually, and also Paul Feig. So yeah, it's a cool show. Definitely a fantastic show about high school, set in the 80s. It's a lot of fun. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. As I said, it's on Netflix, and I watched it on there for the first time quite early on in the year. I think it was just after I finished Dexter, so maybe like, I think it may have been like June, July-ish, I don't know, so it was in the summer-ish. Actually, no, may have been earlier, I can't remember, but yeah, I remember I watched it early in the year, loved it. Glad to get it, the whole show on DVD so I can watch it over and over and over again until my retinas fall out. And finally we have the show that arrived today. I almost got this on Blu-ray, but it was a few pounds cheaper on DVD, and at the time I didn't have enough to get it on Blu-ray. And I wanted to get it before the price went up because it was cheap, and I don't think the price has actually gone up since. So yeah, but on Blu-ray it was like £15 to import it, so which is cheap actually, but it was like £12 on DVD, and the show actually came out on DVD like a couple of months ago, so that's really cheap for a new show. And yeah, I watched this not long after it first finished on Adult Swim. There's only one series so far, and I think they're making series 2 now. It's a fantastic show. It's Rick and Morty. Hilarious show. I literally, I remember I watched 2 episodes one night and loved it so much that I watched the rest of the show the following day. Just because it's so funny. It's kind of similar to, I think I describe it normally as kind of like Adventure Time meets Futurama meets Family Guy meets Back to the Future. That's kind of what this show is like. It's a sci-fi comedy about Rick, who's an old man, and his grandson Morty, who is a I guess he's just going in, he's in his early teens, so yeah, and it's about their adventures around space, time, stuff like that. No time, actually, there's no time travel. At least I don't think there is, but yeah, there's a lot of space adventures, and it's a hell of a lot of fun. It's really, really funny. I mean, it's one of the funniest shows I've watched this year, without a doubt. There's a lot of funny references to Freddy Krueger's in an episode, but he's called like Scary Freddy or something like that, or I can't remember. But yeah, it's a really, really funny show, and the special features, I haven't actually watched any of the special features or the DVD because it literally just arrived earlier today. I literally just got home about, would have been about almost an hour ago now. So yeah, I just got home, took it out of the packaging, and then pretty much just came up here to record it. And there was a few things in between, I can't remember. But yeah, there's 11 episodes in the first series. They'll probably increase as the show gets more and more popular, which most shows normally do. But there's also commentary. I think I don't know what happened there. I think I thought I said commentary wrong, and I tried to correct myself, and then I realised I didn't say it wrong, and then there was just an awkward silence. So yeah, there's commentary and animatics for every episode, deleted scenes, behind the scenes featurette, and there's special guest commentaries from people who are fans of the show, including Matt Groening, or Groening, I don't know how you pronounce his name, the person who created The Simpsons and Futurama. Robert Kirkman, who you may know, created The Walking Dead. Penn Ward, who I can't remember what he's done. I recognised the name, but I couldn't tell you what he'd done. Al Jean, who I believe is a writer on The Simpsons and Futurama, may not be, but I think that's what he did. And Friends, who I don't know who they are, so I'm guessing they're not the cast of Friends anyway. So yeah, and it comes with a cool slipcover. I like that. It's a bit flimsy, but I mean, it's one of these ones where you slide it in the side instead of just sliding off the top, and I prefer these. And it's got a different artwork on the actual DVD, which is pretty cool. And the side bit doesn't doesn't have the Rick and Morty logo or anything, so you just have it in like that, which I don't know how to feel about that. I don't really care, but yeah, it's a cool show, cool DVD packaging, I guess. Oh yeah, and it does come with a little comic on the inside. It's 2 discs because it's only 11 episodes. But yeah, there's this little comic called The Good Morty, which I didn't really read, but I noticed the pages were a bit they're a bit weird. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but they're a bit worn out there. So I don't know whether that was just something that happened while the DVD came over from the US or what. Oh, I just worked out what it is. It's from the clipper thing on the box. But yeah, I guess that's all I have to talk about Rick and Morty. It's a really funny show. Definitely one I'd recommend if you like things like Futurama and Family Guy and stuff like that. So, hilarious show. Unlike the original pilot episode on YouTube, which was not funny at all, and was basically just porn. If you've seen the original pilot episode that's on YouTube on this drop DVD, which I do a lot in these updates. Yeah, if you've seen the original pilot episode on YouTube, which I believe was just called Rick and Marty instead, because no, it was Doc and Marty, but they spelled Marty with a M-H-A-R-T-Y, I think, to avoid copyright issues. But yeah, it's just porn basically. You see Marty naked, I guess, and no, you see Rick naked a lot. But yeah, it's on YouTube for some reason. I don't know why it hasn't been taken down, but yeah, the show is much funnier than that. So yeah, it has a lot of potential, and a lot of people love this show. It's gotten a lot of huge critical praise, and IMDb rating is up to about 9 point something. So yeah, a lot of people are saying it's the best cartoon since The Simpsons, and that people are feeling haven't felt this way about a brand new show since The Simpsons came on and changed TV forever. So I guess it's a good show. I guess I've seen it. I know it's a good show. It's fantastic. But yeah, I look forward to future seasons. And that is everything. There won't be another DVD update till Christmas Day. And I already know a few of the things I'm getting anyway, so that kind of ruins the surprise. So, but yeah, I'm still going to look forward to doing it. And yeah, and we are going to be carrying on with the Christmas vlogs and the Hollywood Beatdown Christmas episode, or episodes, depending on how lazy I am, will be out. There's definitely one I am going to do. I am going to film it maybe over the next few days. Maybe it's probably going to be next week actually, when I've got time off. So yeah, I guess that's all for today. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.